happy if you leave me the hell alone. Actually, just wish you would stop the phone, but I can't act as if my retaliations ain't for me wrong.
Hey, Nick.
Treat life as if we're back and I don't back pedal. She might have been my life, but I just can't settle. I've been on this high and it's been fine, but I feel way better. So I pretend to spend, I gotta change levels. Niggas move at night over the lights, I ain't retained devils. We might have been alright if you had the same feelings. I love my little life, she must have not.
Hey, come on in here. Come on in here. Hey, everybody. Welcome on in here. Come on in. Hey, Nicholas. Hello, Leonora. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Melinda. Hello, all colors. Get on in here. I got a small video for you today. Small video. Won't be long. I promise you, I'm not holding nobody long. I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not holding anybody long today. But I do got a small video that I wanted to show you. Okay. So check the move. If you're not thinking what the government is doing to your every thought, your every choice, your every motion, your every notion and everything, do you wonder why they always try to give us these communities and try to give us these holidays and try to give us these labels and try to give us all of this stupid shit when they just won't let everybody coexist as one? Like, stop segregating off everybody by sex, race, gender, and all this other shit. We're all one beings. But if you haven't figured out why they keep trying to separate us from all being one, let me show you. If you don't understand that just being human is what you're supposed to be, you're not supposed to be gay, bi, lesbian, or none of that. You're just supposed to be a human and chill. You're not supposed to be prideful in your sex. You're not supposed to be any of that shit. So if you want me to help you to see that what you're doing by separating yourself from God, okay, sexually, let me help you. Okay, let me go ahead and help you. I don't give a fuck if you don't like this video today. It needs to be said. So I'm going to show you what they're doing. If you haven't understood now, is right now this month is Pride Month, right? Do you know what Pride Month mean? It's prideful of your gay sex, whether it's lesbian sex, gay sex, bisexual sex, transgender sex, or queer sex, or pedophile sex. You're not supposed to do this, and let me go ahead and show you why. Do you not know Satan's number one sin was what? Pride. What does the Bible say about Satan's pride? Why do you think they call it Pride Month? Hello? Yeah. You might want to wake up. And you might want to stop participating in these rituals. Genesis 3:5 said the original sin of Adam and Eve was Satan held out to them the promise of attainments beyond what they had experienced to the point in Garden of Eden, tempting them. He said, you will be like God, knowing good and evil. This helped motivate them to become greater than what God, their creator, had assigned them to be. In Genesis 1:31, when God saw everything he made, he declared it to be very good. Pride is not very good. Let me repeat that one more time. Genesis 1:3. See, ain't no way you're saying that you're a Christian and you're gay. There's no way you could do that. Because it literally says in Genesis 1:3, pride is not very good. It was not in them as God created them, but it entered into their thinking in Satan's presence. The very first exercise of that pride earned them death, ejection from God's presence, and the garden. Why do you think these fools keep trying to push Pride Month on you? Huh? Are you out your mind? Okay, let me pull it up for you. Y'all are confused. It literally says gay pride. What happens when we come over here and we look up what pride means? Pride is not very good. Genesis 1:3. When God saw everything he had made, he declared it to be very good. Pride is not very good. It was not in them as God created them, but it entered into their thinking in Satan's presence. The very first exercise of that pride earned them what? Death and ejection from God's presence in the garden. Did you miss something? Did you miss something? Because I didn't. I didn't. There's no way you're out here sexually celebrating. There's no way you're out here celebrating your sexuality. Not even the heterosexual people are supposed to celebrate their sexuality. Not even the gay people are supposed to. You're not supposed to celebrate sex in no kind of fashion, form, or entity. You're not supposed to celebrate sexuality. You understand what I'm saying to you? It is not a tool for celebration. It is a tool for procreation. Procreation. And when that union does not present a life, the union is, number one, unholy, unblessed, and unfertilized. The union has no fertilization to it. Clear, cut, and dry. So number one, ain't no way you're saying that you're gay and a Christian when the first book, before you even get down the road into the book of all the other fuckery that's in it, it literally said pride is not very good. It was not in them as God created them, but it entered in their thinking from Satan's presence. The very first exercise of that pride earned them death and ejection from God's presence and the garden. Are you missing something? Huh? So if you're wondering where God might be, he's not on this realm. He's not on this planet. Because if he was on this planet, there's no way in the world you would have a gay pride month or have gay pride of anything. You're not supposed to celebrate sexual activities as such. Meaning you are away from being God. God would never say, hey man, let's go celebrate putting one in the butt. Y'all are out of your mind. Why do you think they're pushing this agenda so hard when the dang Bible itself literally states, Genesis 1:31, pride is not very good. It was not in them as God created them, but it entered into their thinking in Satan's presence. You get it now? So the very first exercise of that pride earned them death and ejection from God's presence in the garden. What are your preachers teaching you? What? They're never teaching you the most important things out of this Bible. And now are you not connecting why Disney has got a strangle on your kids? Why the networks and all the TV and the advertising people are pushing this gay agenda? Number one, you're not even supposed to have pride in your sexuality, let alone pride in anything that you do. Number one, it says when God made you, he declared it to be very good. Pride is literally a spirit. Let me go ahead and show you who pride is. Pride is actually, let me show you. See, look, how did Lucifer get the spirit of pride that makes him be like God? Okay? Let me find this better one. Satan and the proud and powerful. Do you see this? You got tricked again. You got tricked again. You literally got tricked again. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know who needs to tell you this, but no. You're not supposed to do it. I don't know who needs to tell you this, but you're not supposed to be prideful about sex. You're not even supposed to talk about sex out in the open. You're not even supposed to have sex in a casual conversation. It's one of those topics where it's not warranted unless two people, which are a man and a woman, are having a baby, and after they're married, they come together to consecrate the marriage, and when in that marriage, they procreate together professionally. They're for having another life. Y'all got this life backwards. Y'all are abusing everything about this world. You think sex is for pleasure. It's not. You think you're supposed to take pride in what you like sexually. It's not. You're going about this world the entire wrong way, and it's not even funny. Okay? It's not even funny. Pride is literally a sin. Pride is a sin. Pride is a literal sin, and y'all fools out here having gay pride parades and all that. Are you for real? Can you not see the persuasion of what they've done? Okay. We're not even supposed to know what type of sex you like. We're not even supposed to know your sexual perversions. We're not even supposed to know what you like sexually out loud. We're not even supposed to know if you're married, got a boyfriend, got a girlfriend. We're not even supposed to know that. The only thing we're supposed to know if you're married. If you're not married, then you're just like everybody else. You do know that, right? If you're not in a sacred union, you're not even supposed to talk sexually. We're not supposed to have strip clubs. We're not supposed to have sex slaves. We're not supposed to have webcam sex. We're not supposed to have porn. We're not supposed to have any of that. And the more and more you keep feeding that flesh, is the more and more you pull yourself away from God. You see how that goes? And this is for the straight people too. Straight people is not supposed to talk about sex. We're not supposed to talk about blowjobs. None of that is supposed to be talked about in any light. None of it. You're not supposed to take pride in the things of the flesh is what I'm telling you. And y'all are walking around here wearing your sexuality as a badge? Okay. Well, if you claim that you're so devout in your religion, do you not know that your religion said pride is a sin? Just saying it. Just saying it. Literally. Nobody reads the Bible. Your preacher doesn't even read the Bible. You know how many gay preachers you got? And they've never read this verse? It's called literally Satan's Pride. And you come over here, they literally started a community for the way Satan did sex. For the way Lucifer and them had sex. What is the opposite of God? If Lucifer came down here and said, I don't want to be anything like God, I'm going to be away from God. Remember, his God, he separated, when he activated his Merkaba spirit, he separated his God spirit from his body, and so he was without God. So when he got without God, he went from heterosexual to homosexual. Remember, I taught you that in the class, when he separated the God gene from his body and was without that. His vessel was literally empty. So that's what you call the Christ and the Antichrist. He was once Christ, and when he separated the Spirit of God from him, he became the anti of Christ, the opposite of Christ. So say if he was Christ and he was having heterosexual sex, well, when he became the opposite, which is inverted, which is upside down, he started having what? Gay sex, same sex, because it was away from God. You get it now? That's why they call it gay pride. It's literally, pride is a sin. The death of Satan. Pride is a sin. So the spirit of pride right there in front of your face. You're not even supposed to have it. There's 100 Bible verses telling you you're not supposed to have the spirit of pride. Literally. Literally. And y'all looked at me like I fucked your mother 7 days from Sunday. Y'all, this is ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. You go tell a gay person this, they won't believe you. You go tell a transgender person this, they won't believe you. You'll tell a philandering straight person this, and they still won't believe you. You're not supposed to be prideful in your sexual perversions. We're not supposed to know that you're horny. We're not supposed to know that you're single. We're not supposed to know that you're looking for love. We're not even supposed to know any of that shit. Literally. So, let me help you out. The spirit of pride. James 4:6, he says, but he gives more grace. Therefore, it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Proverbs 16:18, pride goes before destruction and haughty spirit before us fall. Proverbs 29:23, one's pride will bring him low, but he who is lowly in spirit will obtain honor. That's why I said I laugh at Christians who go to church and claim to be bisexual, gay, or anything of because your God literally says you can't do any of that shit. Literally. There's no way in the world I would be gay and saying that I'm a Christian when the whole entire Bible goes against what I am in love with or what I do sexually. You talking about a hypocrite? That's literally like a black person wanting to join the KKK. That's stupid as fuck. It's going to spew you out. You know what's going to happen when you get in that white supremacy group that's like, we don't even like black people here, but okay, we're going to accept you. It's going to spit you out because you're not supposed to be there. You're an abomination to that nation. So ain't no way in the world I'm saying I'm gay and I'm a Christian when you're an abomination to that nation. You're in the wrong nation. God didn't, he said no. No, but you let man tell you to have pride in your sex. Even the heterosexuals are not supposed to take sexual pride in anything. In anything. Gay pride or LGBT pride is the promotion of self-affirmation, dignity, equality. There's no dignity in sexually exploiting yourself. Are you shitting me? Really? If I got to see one more person tell me that they're gay or that they take it up the butt, I'm going to get pissed. There's no dignity in that. In talking about your sexual perversions before anybody. Y'all want to be bad so hard, it's not even funny. Why don't nobody want to be good? Why does nobody want to be? We don't want to hear sexual talk all goddamn day. We don't care who you date. We don't care who you fuck. Just be a good person and go about your business. Why don't nobody wants to be a good person? Y'all talking about woke, gender this and woke pronouns that. Well, how about you be a good person without all them labels? How about you be a good soul? I'll take it to a next level. How about you be a good soul if you really want to get woke with it? If you really want to get woke with it, if you got to use your sexuality to get ahead in this world, you really don't have a soul and you really ain't shit, if I'm not mistaken. That means your soul don't glow. Have you noticed how all gay people are so flamboyant? Because they don't have a soul. They don't have a light on the inside. So they got to make everything look fake and cozy on the outside. Why do you think they're just so extravagant all the time? Cut the shit. Because they don't glow on the inside. They don't glow on the inside. They have no light. They're walking without light. Literally. Literally. What did I just say? Increased visibility. Didn't I just tell you they have no light? Their definition of what gay pride is the promotion of self-affirmation, dignity, equality, and increased visibility of your lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, sexual orientation. This can't be real life, right? This can't be real. When you see a gay person all exuberant and just out there all loud and just they can't, number one, you can tell because they can't dress. They'll wear anything bright. They need attention. Because what did the definition say? Increased visibility. That means they don't have any light within. Any. Stop using sex to get ahead in this life. Show us your soul. Show us who you really are. We don't care about the way you like to lay down at night. We care if that soul is going to be the light at the end of the tunnel, or is it going to be the darkness that somebody has to send the light in to find? You feel me? Cut that shit out. You talking about drag to hell. You talking about drag to hell. Okay, let me show you 100 ways you're about to be dragged to hell for playing with this shit. Where'd it go? Oh, it was on the other tab. I'm just showing you how this world is upside down. The world is literally upside down here, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not getting on to you about who you are. I'm getting on to you about falling for the shit. I'm showing you where everything is originating from and how everything got started and how you're being blinded by this false light out here. Okay? It's 100 Bible verses that talk about the spirit of pride. Literally. You got tricked. Your soul is going to be trapped down here because you got tricked into the spirit of pride. So let's talk about the spirit of pride. Proverbs 29:23 says, one's pride will bring him low, but he who is lowly in spirit will obtain honor. Proverbs 16:5 said, everyone who is arrogant in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Be assured he will not go unpunished. Proverbs 8:13, the fear of the Lord is hatred of evil, pride and arrogance, and the way of evil, perverted speech, I hate. What did I just say about your sexual perversions? Pride and arrogance, and the way of evil and perverted speech, I hate. All the fucking gay community does is talk about sexual activities. Nobody has a soul. Nobody has any dignity about themselves. Everybody's just talking about how they lay down and what they take. Literally. We don't even know if you're a good person. We just know you like to suck dick and scissor kick. That's it. That's it. That's all we know about you. You like to suck dick and scissor kick. That's it. That's it. How fucked up is that? You're that shallow that this is the first thing we see when y'all go to the profile, y'all flying an upside down rainbow flag. It's not even the real rainbow flag, number one. The real rainbow starts with a purple up top, not red. Anything starts with red, you need to throw it back. Okay? You're cursing your spirit by falling into this bullshit I'm trying to tell you. Your union is supposed to be sacred. And you're supposed to literally have a creation from the co-creation that you're getting with your partner. Y'all don't even understand how this world works. Number one, you're part of a twin flame. If you are a girl, it is a other part of you that is a boy that is out here that you're supposed to find. There's two sides of you. And if you got a mother and a father, when you were born, when you came to this earth, whether you're a girl or a boy. So see, I'm a girl. That means my counterpart, my twin flame is a man and he's out there and I got to wait till he comes to me. I got to wait till we start doing our walking our journey together. When we start to walk our journey together, we're going to meet up with each other. We're going to come in sacred union. Okay. And in that sacred union, it's going to be us. That means that's my other half. That's why it's called a twin flame. Now, I'm not downing you for what you like out here, but I'm telling you, that spirit was put into you. The spirit was put into you because it was already set. You came in pairs. You came in pairs. So a lot of y'all are out here. You're going to be confused forever because you know why? You're not walking with the person you came to earth with. You do know that, right? Okay? So, listen here. You're walking in that spirit that's going to keep you trapped on this plane. Literally. I'm not telling you who to love or who to be. What I'm telling you is, man, bro, stop proudly boasting about your sexual perversions and be a goddamn human. Show us your soul. Show us that you're more than sex. Show us that you're more than what you do after dark. Literally. Literally. Nobody's telling you to stop being you. What we're telling you is to literally have some dignity about yourself and show us who you are as a person. That's it. You're missing the whole idea of what being human is. You scream that you're human, but how are you human and you're claiming to be a whole sexuality? Sexuality isn't humanism. It's nowhere in being in humanity. Literally. You are a human first before anything. Do you know if I took your hormones away from you? Women, do you know if I took your estrogen away from you, you would never want sex again? Men, if I took your testosterone from you, do you know you would never want sex again? So let me reiterate here one more time how sex has no base as a human. If I took your hormones from you, you would never want to do it again. So then, therefore, you would literally have to show us your soul of either that you're a great person, a good person, and your personality. You would have to literally live off the personality of your soul in order to get by if we took your hormones away from you. If I took hormones away from everybody, nobody would ever have sex again, and it would be completely over with. You do know that, right? Okay. I'm just stating the obvious here. I'm literally stating the obvious here. Literally. So, enjoy your gay pride month, but when you enjoy your gay pride month, remember where it all came from. Pride is the spirit of Lucifer. It's the spirit of Lucifer. Literally. 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 I can't even make this up. I can't even make this. Pride is a sin. Pride is literally a sin. And these fools got the month of June labeled as Gay Pride Month. Okay. Do you understand where we're going here? I hope this really opens your mind to where you're living at, what kind of realm this is, and who you're doing this for. You're not honoring your one true God when you do this. I want you to know you're honoring Lucifer when you do this. Literally. So, let me give you some more of these Bible verses over here. It says, Proverbs 11:2, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humble is wisdom. Psalms 10:4 says, in the pride of his face, the wicked does not seek him. All his thoughts are, there is no God. Proverbs 21:4 says, haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked are sin. Proverbs 13:10 said, by insolence comes nothing but strife, but with those who take advice is wisdom. Proverbs 16:19 says, it is better to be of a lowly spirit with the poor than to divide the spoil with the proud. Romans 12:2 says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. It just says, do not be conformed to this world. Well, y'all are conforming to this world and all these rituals that they do. Half of y'all are not even gay. Half of y'all are just kind of gay because it's trending right now. And they're forcing it on you. I want to tell y'all, a lot of y'all are fake gay. And you know it. A lot of y'all are pretending to be gay because it's cool, it's hip right now. And they're shoving this shit down your throat because they need more Lucifer fans. Lucifer needs more friends. Okay? And y'all are weak. Your flesh is weak. So I can bully you anything. If I wanted you to be a transgender gay robot tomorrow, and if I say God told you to do it, you would be on band. You would be all for it. You would love it. But here, I'm going to take it one more step further as how you know that something ain't right with none of this. Now, if you don't know who Jesus really is at this point, I feel sorry for you. The original Jesus, Yeshua, is not who you think it is. Especially the one in the Freemason Bible that they keep trying to shove down your throat. Because the white Jesus in the Bible, if you check out the Gospel of Thomas, literally said, let me find this. He said that women, the only way you can get into heaven is if you become a man. Literally. The book of Thomas, Jesus talks about women. The only way that women can get in heaven is if they become a man. If they act like a man. That's how you know you got two different gods in that Bible. Because in the Old Testament, God said for no woman to put on a man's clothing and no man to put on a woman's clothing. But when you get to that new hip woke Bible of the New Testament, oh, Jesus become a whole new person. It got so bad they had to take out the book of Thomas because Jesus was wanting everybody to be transgender. That's how you know that Bible got chopped and screwed and it's not from the Most High. Literally. Literally. He said, I myself shall lead her in order to make her male. Really? So Jesus want the women. Let me tell you something. In the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus hated women so bad in the Gospel of Thomas that he literally said, I myself shall lead her in order to make her male. He said the only way women could get to heaven is if we became a man. Every woman who makes herself male may become a living spirit. Man, stop playing with me. He even said, look here in Timothy 1 Timothy 2:12, he said, Mary, leave us, for females don't deserve life. Really? How are y'all a woman and clinging to that Bible? And God literally said, make Mary leave us, for females don't deserve life. Then God told him, he said, look, I will guide her to make her male. Simon Peter said to them, make Mary leave us. How gay were they in his fucking Bible? Make Mary leave us, for females don't deserve life. And then Jesus said, look, I will guide her to make her male. What Bible are y'all reading from? I'm telling you, y'all got life fucked up so bad. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. That Bible is so chopped and screwed, it's fucking everybody up. Literally. Why didn't your preacher tell you about this? And I don't even know how we got female preachers clinging to a Bible when Jesus didn't even like females. Jesus didn't even like women. Are you serious? Okay. Let's read how many times he hated women. Now, this was the Gospel of Thomas. This is the Gospel of Thomas and women. Jesus said, look, I will guide her to make her male so that she too may become a living spirit resembling you males. Well, if this Bible ain't the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life, are you for real? Okay. Okay. So we're just going to overlook that. All right. Let's overlook that. This is how you know that God is a woman and not a man. This is how you know that the patriarchy overthrew the matriarchy, because number one, Jesus is doing some gay ass shit in the Gospel of Thomas and in the Bible, in the book of Timothy. They didn't even want women to be disciples. They talking about get this woman out of here. She can't even be on our level. He's like, hold on, sis. He's talking about, hold on, sis. I will make her just like us. I will make her, hold on, sis. Simon Peter said to them, Jesus, make Mary leave us, for females don't deserve life. He said, hold on, sis. Look, I'll guide her to make her male so that she too may have eternal life. Man, if that ain't the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Okay. This don't even make sense. This don't even make... Jesus even said, I do not permit a a woman, a teacher, to have authority over man, but to be in silence. And you got female preachers and pastors and evangelists. You women are wild. Y'all are wild. God doesn't even like, he doesn't even like women. How gay is this shit? Really? Now you know where gay pride comes from. Now you know where gay pride comes from. Oh my God. This is funny. This is funny. This is funny. This is probably one of the greatest church sermons I've ever done on a Sunday. Satan the proud and powerful. So now you know where it all comes from, okay? Please, submission, humility, rebellion, Lucifer, and the ultimate sin of pride. Pride was the first sin. But let me tell you something. You do not know the ways of the world. You don't know that Bible, and y'all don't even know what you're talking about half the fucking time. So it tickles me to death that y'all speak of Christianity and you do not know it. And it tickles me to death that you speak of religion and you don't even know it. And it tickles me to death that you speak of theology and you don't even know it. It tickles me. Literally. Sin is a pride. And they gave you a whole month of it. Got him. Got him. You get stuck in hell. 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 I love it here. I love it here. I gotta stop out Spartan, y'all. I'm telling you, you gotta wake up in the next millennium to beat me, because nothing gets past me. I'm telling you, nothing freaking gets past me. I'm telling you. Oh man. Proverbs 21:4 literally says, the relationship between pride and sin is easily seen, but none seems to exist between either pride or sin in plowing. However, there is a link. Solomon is saying that it's just as surely as plowing proceeds to the produce of the earth, so does pride prepare the way for the produce of sin. Why do you think they have sex at the gay prides? It produces the sin for you. You conjure that spirit of Lucifer. You conjured the spirit of Lucifer when, really? Gay pride for a month? That means y'all gonna be sinning all month long, just literally. Pride is the original. Pride is the original sin, and you got, buddy. Y'all got. Literally. Stop participating in these rituals. For real. You are not in this world, okay? You're not of this world, but you're in this world. Stop being of this world. Just be you, be humble, and be yourself, and everything else will fall in place. You feel me? Everything else is going to fall in place. But y'all, you're going down the wrong road, and you're letting them lead you nose first. Pride was the first sin as Lucifer challenged God. Pride is the ultimate sin. All conflicts, fights, and troubles flow downward from pride. Submission and rebellion. The ultimate sin is pride. I'm going to repeat that one more time. The ultimate sin is pride. Lo and behold, they gave you a whole month of it. Lo and behold, they gave you an entire month for you to conjure Lucifer. Y'all, wow. Y'all, wow. You don't read your Bibles. You don't read the signs. You don't heed the warnings. And you can't say you're empathetic. Don't get up here and tell me you're gay and then you're psychic or you're oracle or you're empath. Because number one, how are you falling for this shit? Spirit is not going to tell you pick up that spirit for this spirit. Absolutely not. You should know all spirits above anybody else. Literally. Why you think I ain't doing it? And don't get me wrong. Women are gorgeous. Women are beautiful. They are amazing. But I know it is a spirit pulling me that way. I know it's a spirit pulling. Every time I feel that spirit coming on, guess what? It's just a spirit trying to convolute you. Say, hey, you don't think she fine? Yeah, shawty banging. Shawty bad. Shawty got a donk on it and everything. Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. When those feelings flood you, you got to say, man, what is it going to produce? If you can't put that seed in that ground, fertilize it, and for that seed to grow, the relationship is dead. The union is dead. And I'm not bashing gay relationships. I'm not at all. Man, I used to be gay, all that good shit. I still am gay. I can't help it. It's a sexual feeling. It is a spirit. It's like a preference. It's a preference. What happens when somebody brings appetizers to your table? Hey, would you like to try mozzarella sticks? Or would you like to try spinach artichoke dip? Or would you just like your meal? Well, today I think I want an appetizer, a meal, and a dessert. It's a preference. The entire life process is a preference, you guys. Literally. It's not supposed to be a way. Do you think appetizers, look how silly y'all sound. If appetizers was a way of life, dinner wouldn't exist. Literally. So y'all are tripping. Y'all are taking this sexual perversion way too far. You're literally taking this sexual perversion way too far, and you got to reel it in. You don't even know that you're out there. Y'all literally come together for one entire month just to fuck on each other, jizz on each other. What are y'all celebrating? That sex? Y'all are man, wow. Wow. Okay. Look here, you know I love Rihanna all day long. I love Rihanna. Man, if one of us had a penis, we could be together. But sis, we got two wombs. We can't naturally have a baby. There's nothing can come of our union. All we can do is scissor kick it. And then you can't even scissor kick it too long. You can't even scissoring hurts like fuck. You scissor one too many times, your coochie gonna be out of commission for fucking 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? Hip to hip, pelvis to pelvis, that shit hurts. It hurts. Are you out your damn mind? That coochie gonna be out of commission for a good 2 weeks. And it's only so much, it's just appetizers, y'all. It's only so much eating you can do before you're like, okay, I'm ready for the main course. That's literally how lesbian sex is. You eat all dang day and you're like, wow, okay, that was cool. The appetizers are cool. Where's the rest of the meal? Literally, where's the rest of the fucking meal? You get hungry after the appetizer. You're like, that was it. It just wet the whistle. That's it. Women, why do you think we don't have the rest of the attachments? This is like ABCs and 1, 2, 3. Lesbian sex is so unfulfilling because all we doing is appetizers. Ma'am, when are you going to bring the rest of the meal? I like 5-course meals. You got to finish this meal out. If you're feeding me only appetizers, number 1, I'm not going to be full. Number 2, I'm going to be waiting for the rest of the meal. Number 3, guess what? I'm going to go to another restaurant that supplies a what? 5-course meal. This can't be life. Why do you think lesbians also use dildos in their actions? Because they want the rest of the fucking 5-course meal. Why do you think studs carry the fucking strap on? Because they know they're only appetizers. And they don't have the rest of the 5-course meal. You can get mad at me all you fucking want to, but you know I'm telling the damn truth. Appetizers gets boring. It's like snacking. It's like, you know what? It's just like snacking. You don't want to snack all day. If you're going to snack all day, you might as well go ahead and eat a big meal so you can be satisfied. Go ahead and eat a big meal. If you snack all day, you're just going to be hungry, wanting more. You're going to blow your appetite. Are you for real? This is what life has come to. This is literally what life has come to. And now y'all are sitting up here confused as hell and somebody has to tell you to get back to who you really are. Y'all, they got you walking in the spirit of Lucifer. Literally. Literally. I'm like you. I love a good strip club too. What? Strip club? I love it. Let's go. Absolutely. But it's a spirit that you're picking up every time you choose to do these things. You know that, right? Literally. And on top of that, Jesus don't even like women. He doesn't even like women. He said, look, I will draw her in so as to make her male, so that she too may become a living male spirit similar to you. They didn't even like women back in the day because you know why? The original God is a woman and the patriarchy overthrew the matriarchy. They wouldn't even let women on the stage in theater. Did you not know that? It was against the law to literally have women on screen or on stage to perform. That's how bad this world hates women. Why do you think every gay man wants to be a woman? How weird is that? How weird is that? Being a man is amazing. You got the best testosterone. You're stronger than everybody else. You can move better. Are you shitting me? Do you know what it means to be a woman? You got to bleed. You got to take shit. You can get easily raped. Your estrogen only takes you so far. That's why having transgender men in women's sports can't work. Because they got testosterone and we have estrogen. Testosterone, too much testosterone, you can overpower any estrogen in the world. Literally. This is science. This is X and X and X and Y. This is literal science. That's why there's no more genders besides male and female, you guys. They got y'all walking in the spirit of confusion. It's not even funny. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you. The spirit of confusion. And this brings us back to my other lesson that I brought up the other day. Here's the thing. If you remember when Atlantis got turned upside down, when they destroyed Atlantis, remember that all the spirits in the world got let out. And when all the spirits got let out, they flew into everybody. So everybody had 100 to 200 spirits walking within them. Here's the thing. I think we are the ancestors of Atlantis and of Lemuria because we have so many spirits within us that guess what? We've been walking in confusion for a very, very, very long time. Okay? So let me take you back to this one where the Lucifer rebellion. See, the Lucifer rebellion is when all the spirits went into everybody. Let me go ahead and repeat this for you. So, in fact, in many ways, they helped because they brought in advanced information that we didn't yet have. The problem was with the second race. Specifically, these beings came from Mars, not the Mars that we know or existed, but the Mars of the approximately 1 million years ago. And at that time, it was a beautiful planet, totally alive, not dead in any way. It has become. But the inhabitants were suffering from, and in fact, the planet was being destroyed by the effects of the Lucifer rebellion. The Lucifer rebellion. The Lucifer rebellion. So let's look up the Lucifer rebellion, if you will. Who is Lucifer? Pride. If the original sin is pride and Lucifer name is pride, then guess what? You're still in the Lucifer rebellion. The Lucifer rebellion is still going on since Atlantis. Literally. So the planet was being destroyed by the effects of the Lucifer rebellion, stimulated by the same type of sickness we would later encounter on Earth. But the Martian problem was not created by Lucifer himself, rather from a similar type of character. I call this general problem the Lucifer rebellion, even though Lucifer himself was involved in the most recent upheaval only. Now, Lucifer was one of the most incredible angels that God ever made. He had a flaw. However, he thought that he was he thought that he was as good as God. Lucifer knew the creationary pattern and the Merkaba, but it was originally intended to be enacted only internally. Creating it internally meant that you had to have your emotional body intact along with your mental body, which protected you. Okay? Lucifer went one step further. He dared to do the obvious and created it externally by separating himself from God. By separating himself from God, the source, he was in fact not able to do it internally. Now, this type of experiment against God had been attempted 3 times previously and has always ended in total chaos. The fourth and most recent Lucifer rebellion was about 200,000 years ago, and at that time, he convinced about 1/3 of the angels to join him. About 1 million years ago, the race on Mars was dying in the effects of earlier Lucifer rebellion. The planet was terminating from Merkabah's run amok. When you create a Merkaba internally using love or your emotional body, it becomes a living field around your body. But when you create it outside of your body, externally, you don't have to use love and you only have to use the calculating mind. Ultimately, this act produces a being with only left brain thinking. Okay, so let me speed this up a bit. Let me find this about the spirits. Here it is. Here it is. All right. So, in attempting to create, they intensified the pathology of the Lucifer rebellion on Earth, and they also failed miserably. The experiment lurched out of control and began to rip open dimensional levels, causing spirits. You see that? Causing spirits who were not meant to be here. Now, when we look up, look here. You're going to love this. You got a bunch of spirits in you. You got a bunch of deities in you. And every time you keep picking these deities up, you're literally got a living God in you. So let me go ahead and show you this. Oh, I wanted the good one where it showed that. Let me do it this way. See if I can do it this way. All right, here we are. Here we go. Right here. That's exactly what I need. So, yeah, you guys, this is Lucifer's month. Wake up. Gay Pride month. Y'all are celebrating gay pride. You're celebrating Lucifer. Okay? Beelzebub is envy. Satanathus is wrath. Abaddon is sloth. Mammon is greed, Belphegor is gluttony, and Asmodeus is lust. Asmodeus is my favorite one. Just because his name. Asmodeus. And if you don't know about Asmodeus, I think we all know about lust. I think we all know about gluttony and greed and so forth, okay? So if you're not understanding what this world is, I'm telling you, this world has got a hold on you so bad. And I'm trying to get the grips off you. And I'm not putting you down for being gay or for what you like sexually. I'm not doing none of that. I don't care about none of that. I'm just trying to show you how the world got a hold on you and what they're doing it for. I'm showing you why all of this is originating around you and where all of this is coming from. This is coming from because they celebrate Lucifer. They gave this nigga a whole month. They gave him a whole month of, really? Didn't I tell you they were going to use that umbrella to pull in all the dirty deeds and sin up under? Yeah, I did tell you that, didn't I? I sure did. So here's the way to be the opposite of the 7 deadly sins. And if pride is the original sin, then guess what? Guess what you're worshiping? Superbia. Pride is considered the original, most serious of the 7 deadly sins on almost every list. It is most angelic, or it is the most angelical or demonic out of them. Let me repeat that. It is the most angelical or demonic out of them. It is also thought to be the source of other capital sins known as hubris from ancient Greek, or futility. It is identified as dangerously corrupt selfishness and the putting of one's own desires. What did I tell you? Stop talking about your sexuality all the time, because all you're doing is saying, yeah, when we meet you, we should be saying, hey, I'm Crystal, what's your name? And when we meet somebody gay, instead of them saying, hey, their name or who they are, they say, hey, yeah, no, I take it up the butt. Excuse me, I didn't say that. Yeah, no, hey, yeah, I take it up the butt. No, what's your name? Oh, no, I scissor kick all day. No, I didn't say, no. No, I didn't say that. Every time you meet somebody with this rainbow shit on them, all they're doing is say, hey, yeah, I like orgies of any kind. Well, my name is Crystal. What's your name? Orgies? Can you imagine meeting a pedophile? Well, hey, I'm Crystal. What's your name? I like small children. What? Excuse me, I said my name was Crystal. I said I'm pedo. I'm pedo. That's what I hear every time someone brags to me about their sexuality, their pride in their sexual behavior. All you're doing is just explaining the pride that you have for the sex that you're having at night when the lights are out. That's it. I don't respect no human that has to brag to me about their sexual desires. We're all human. We've all been laid. Ain't no way I'm going to keep plugging in my sexuality every time you meet me. Really? So let's read what pride is. It is identified as dangerously corrupt selfishness, the putting of one's own desires, urges, wants, and whims before the welfare of other people. What does the gay community keep doing with everybody? Don't they keep shoving this shit down our face? Don't they just keep shoving this shit down our face? And when you go look up the definition of what gay pride is, it literally tells you it's the promotion of self-affirmation, dignity, equality, and increased visibility of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, sexual groups. Literally. It says we predominantly outlook that bolsters most sexual movements. Pride has lent its name to, they said literally, Lucifer lent his name to the LGBT-themed organization, institutes, foundation, book titles, periodicals, cable TV station, and Pride Library. That means Lucifer is still alive and well because he loaned you the name. Literally. Y'all think you're so smart. You're not smart. You don't even know who these people are. You don't even know who Pride is. Baby, if I showed you who Pride is, you would be sick. Pride is Lucifer. Literally. Lucifer. Lucifer. How are y'all missing this stuff? Literally. Okay. We are in the upside down world. If everybody's doing it, that means it's wrong. If nobody's doing it, that means it's right. You are in hell. Where did Lucifer come to make his home? You're in Lucifer's home. That's why I can't understand anybody. Y'all keep thinking you're in God's home. You're not in God's home. You're in Lucifer's home. This is not even your home. Your home is in whatever constellation that you belong to. You're either here because you've been brought here wrongfully through the slave trade, or either you've been here sent back by your ascendants or your masters because you could do a good job to maybe change the world. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you, I don't care what you do. Even, let me tell you something. You're not going to go to hell for being gay. What you're going to go to hell for is the bolstering of your sexuality. You could be gay all day, but why can't you be respectful? Why can't nobody know what type of sex you like? God is literally saying, hey, if you just be humble about what you are and who you are, you're going to live a great life and nothing is going to happen to you. But if you get out there and you get boastful and you get prideful about how you take your sex, that's where the trouble is going to happen. He didn't say you would go to hell for being gay. He said you're going to go to hell for boasting about the shit. He even said be humble. Have humility. He said, I don't like it when y'all are bolstering about your sexual perversions. I really don't like that shit. He said, but if you're humble, you're okay with me. Literally. That's what it says. So he says, before destruction, a man's heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. Literally. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humble is wisdom. That means you can be gay all day. As long as you're humble, you're going to make it to heaven. But when you get prideful and you start taking your asses to these parades and saying, oh yeah, I'm gay and I'm flying this flag and you're doing all that. Whoop! Pride comes before a fall. You see that? Do you get it? Completely. He created you. He loved you as you are. The only thing that you're going to get in trouble about is participating in the original sin. That's it. Now, let's talk about ego and let's separate being prideful from being honoring who you are. Some people get confused when we're like, I'm proud about who I am. Don't be proud about who you are. Say, no, I honor who I am, because you're celebrating yourself. That means you're humble enough to say, hey, man, I'm pretty fantastic. I can honor my ancestor. I can honor myself. And then that is humility. God said, all right, I see you honoring who you are. You are to honor yourself. That's the difference between pride, being prideful, and honoring yourself. That's where you fall. Say, hey man, I celebrate me all day. God said, yeah, celebrate you. Absolutely. You're pretty badass. I like you. I honor you and I respect you. That's humility. You know how like when you do good things in the community and people want to show you off, you know what the community do? Instead of being prideful of what you've done, they honor what you've done. They say, hey, we're going to honor you today. Today is your day. We're going to honor you. That's where you switch to being so prideful and being humble. How you be humble is by honoring yourself, honoring others, celebrating yourself, celebrating others. Other than that, being prideful about how you lay down. And you're not even being respectful with it. You're not even being respectful with it. You're supposed to be a gentleman. You're supposed to be a lady about everything that you do. But instead, no. Y'all got rainbow flags. Do you know nobody is supposed to fly any flags? Heterosexual or sexual? Because why? That's prideful. When you honor in that moment. You honor and you give respect and you give it up, and that's it. That's it. All that other shit is vanity. It's vanity. Oh, I'm so proud about who I am. We're going to make a sticker. We're going to make a shirt. We're going to fly a flag. We're going to do this. You're not honoring. You're not honoring. You're making money off yourself. Now you're drawing attention to yourself. Now it's all in vain. You see that? You're adding another spirit to that. You're adding another spirit that don't need to be in that. So this is why I still think that, number one, we are the ancestors of Atlantis, because when the great Luciferian rebellion happened, and just like CERN, okay, CERN opens all the portals and let all the souls come out of the world. So when they did that nuclear bomb and they destroyed Atlantis, they did a dimensional tear. The dimensional tear let in all of these souls that were bad. Okay, so the Ascended Masters had to help a great deal by sealing up most of the dimensional tears as quickly as they could. But with millions of these disembodied beings already present, every Atlantean had anywhere from 20 to 100 spirits in his or her body. Now, let me go ahead and give you an example of that. Now, a lot of y'all don't know. When you can do a different accent, do you know that is another spirit? You know how I talk to you like this? Well, that's another spirit. I'm channeling that spirit into my body, and I'm literally showing you that I can also be someone else. You see that? I just channel that British spirit. Or, you know, like, say, if I talk like someone else, or like, if I even, oh my God, totally girl, how are you today? Valley girls. Yeah, I channeled that spirit. We are channeling spirits. When you can switch your accent, those are the spirits that live in you from past lifetimes. If you notice, you got 13 different voices that you can switch like I can. I got about 13 voices. I can do so many things with my voice. I can take it here. I can take it there. Man, you know, I can get real country if you want me to. I can take it all the way down there to the south, bring it back up there to the north if you need me, baby. Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. I'm channeling those spirits that are already in me that I know to be. So listen here. This is why we all have spirits walking within us. We are the literal ancestors of Atlantis, because listen here. Some of you who can't do voices, you really can, because what happens when you get real mad? Don't your voice go low? You better not mess with me. You better not mess with me. What happens when you get really happy? Don't your voice get really high and excited? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're switching from spirit to spirit. You're channeling the spirit of happiness. You're channeling the spirit of greed. You're channeling the spirit of madness. See, you channel so many spirits. And this is why I'm starting to think that, guess what? Atlanteans, Lemurians, you're the original. You know why? Because I see so many spirits in so many people. Literally. So every Atlantean had anywhere from 20 to 100 spirits in his or her body. What does that tell you? Things in Atlantis got much worse than they are here now, and though we're fast approaching that, the failed experiment happened about 16,000 years ago, and this was the Luciferian rebellion, where all the spirits got released into everybody's body. And now, come to think of it, what spirit are they releasing this month? The spirit they're releasing this month is pride. They want you to channel your pride this month. You get it? They don't care what sex you are. They just want you to channel that sexual energy so that praises can go to Lucifer. Do not be fooled. Why do you think sometimes I can talk Russian? Huh? These are spirits that we are picking up and channeling and putting down. Sometimes we don't pick up the right spirits. Sometimes we do pick up the right spirits. You have to think about it. Think about all of this stuff that they're putting out there before you. So sometimes we pick up the spirit of enviness. When we see somebody doing better than us, we're like, damn, I wish I had their life. So funny, put Beelzebub down. That's Beelzebub. You don't want that spirit. Literally. That's a spirit. Beelzebub is associated with the god Baal. Dang, I wish I had what he had. Did Beelzebub just jump into your body? Stop letting these spirits jump into your body. What about when somebody do you wrong and you really ready to turn over tables and shoot the place up, huh? Did you know that wrath is Satan? You literally let Satan in your body when you want vengeance. Satan is also known as the devil and sometimes called Lucifer in Christianity, is an entity in the Abrahamic religions that seduces humans into sin of falsehood. In Judaism, Satan is seen as an agent subservient to Yahweh, typically regarded as metaphor for Vertahaz Hara. Put that spirit down. Karma gonna spin the block. You ain't even got to do anything to get that person back. What happens when we are lazy? We let the spirit of Abaddon jump into us. Abaddon is the equivalent for Apollyon. Literally. That's why God had to throw him in the bottomless pit. He lives in the Sheol, the original pits of earth. He lives in the bottomless pit. Remember I told you that the world was flat and it was a vortex? Well, this is about to prove me right. If the original world is the flat earth where the Sheol and Abaddon, God threw Abaddon in Sheol. Let me go ahead and show you Sheol right here. This is Sheol. And this is how you live on flat earth. See this? This is why you live in a vortex. Your world is not round because it's a vortex that never ends. That's the Sheol. And God threw Abaddon in the Sheol. Well, guess what the Sheol is? The Sheol is a, look here, bottomless pit. A pit without a bottom. And when I show you a vortex, you can be like, well, damn, Crystal, you're on point. Let me go ahead and show you a portal, a vortex. See that? That's a vortex. You see that? He said God threw him in a bottomless pit. God threw him in a bottomless pit. Do you not see this right here? That darkness at the bottom of that pit? Baby, you don't live on a round ball. You live in a freaking portal of a vortex that ports you in and ports you out. Literally. He said God threw him in the bottomless pit. This is a vortex portal right here. Look at the middle of that darkness of that pit. And come over here. Look at the Sheol. Come look at the Sheol. Isn't the Sheol a bottomless pit? Yep. Okay. Come back over here. Abaddon is used with reference to a bottomless pit, often appearing alongside the place called Sheol. There you have it. There you have it. How many spirits are y'all gonna keep picking up? Huh? All you're doing is picking up spirits every time they want to celebrate something. When the government wants to celebrate something, that should be a red flag for you for not participating. Because you're participating in a festival that is literally a sacrificial ritual that you know nothing about. They got y'all participating in Lucifer Pride Month, and you guys are sitting up here acting like, yeah, fly your rainbow. Where's your rainbow, bitch? Where's your rainbow, bitch? Really? Do you know who Pride is, fool? Pride is Lucifer. I can't even make this up. I know. That shit hurts, doesn't it? It really does hurt. I know that shit hurts. It really does hurt. Let's see who Pride is. When we pull up the word Pride, it leads us right to Lucifer. Lucifer is one of the various figures in folklore associated with the planet. Who? Venus. Y'all know how y'all Taurus people get mad at me because I tell y'all are fucking Lucifer? Nobody never wants to listen to me. Lucifer is literally Venus in female form. Taurus, who are you? Venus, hello. But that's another day. Okay? Anyway, fly your flag. The entity's name was subsequently absorbed into Christianity as the name for the devil. Modern scholarship generally, which, by the way, Lucifer and Satan are two different people. They're so different that even Satan has his own sin. This is Satan right here. Satan's real name is Satanas. Satanas. He's wrath. Lucifer is pride. Two different people. No, baby, Capricorn ain't no devil. I promise you, Capricorn ain't even one of the top demons in the top 10 of demons. Okay? Capricorn is nowhere near. I mean, yeah, they can get angry and spiteful like everybody else, but no. The three fucking no. If I said a zodiac sign had to be, there would be only 3 possibilities for the zodiac sign. No, Taurus got it, man. Fuck that. Taurus got it. Taurus got it, hands down. Literally. Behind Taurus comes Sagittarius, and behind Sagittarius is Scorpio. Other than that, none of y'all can compare to them 3. Literally. No. Them heavy hitters of zodiac signs, number 1, Taurus got it. Number 2, and it even tells you, Tauruses are favored by the zodiac. Tauruses are favored by the fucking gods. So get the fuck out of here. Behind them comes Sagittarius. What is the code word in Sagittarius? It's still Taurus. Taurus, Sagittarius. It's still the same. It is just a different variation. No, Cancers are absolutely fucking sweet. No. Stop. I'm telling you, the only ones who are big bag enough to go toe to toe would be Taurus, Sagittarius, and then Scorpio. All y'all other zodiac signs, y'all ain't, I'm not saying this to be mean, but y'all ain't hitting no shit. Y'all about as sweet as they come. Y'all are really about as sweet as they come. But them 3 right there, buddy. No. Have you seen an angry Sagittarius? Have you seen an angry Scorpio? Shit, Lucifer don't even fuck with Scorpio. Lucifer don't even rock with Scorpio like that, okay? Fuck out of here. Why do you think Tauruses and Scorpios are opposites? They're literally opposites. Why do you think Scorpio kills Taurus in heaven? Y'all don't even know the story of Scorpio and Taurus. Taurus was doing some prideful shit, and it was the god Diana called down Scorpio to smite Taurus. And that's how Scorpio got to heaven. Scorpio smites down Lucifer. Hello? When you look at a Scorpio and Taurus chart, we are opposites. We're not even supposed to link up. We're not even supposed to be happy. Scorpio kills Taurus, literally, in the end. How about that? So no. Cancers are sweet. Cancers are pretty badass. Pisces are pretty badass. Virgos are sweet. Leos are damn sweet. They roar just a little bit, but they're still sweet. Let's see who else. Geminis are just 2 people. Geminis are not even that bad. They just hot and cold. They're literally twins. They're evil twins. That's about it. When it comes to Aries, y'all all right, but see, I'm telling you, Aquarius, everybody else all right. If you ain't no Taurus, Sagittarius, or no Scorpio, you really ain't thumping on shit. Literally. Those are like the gods of the zodiacs. Literally. Literally. Okay? Just saying. But no. You ain't seen the wrath of a Taurus? That's a fucking bull. It's a straight up bull. A Sagittarius is literally a baby Taurus. It's the older Taurus version. And then Scorpio, it literally has a stinger on its fucking body. Are you shitting me? And we were literally going by everybody's mascot to their zodiac. It'll literally tell you the bull got the horns, Sagittarius got horns, and the Scorpion got the sting. You ain't nobody thumping with us. And then the Scorpio is water. So not only do we got the poison and the sting, but we got the water too. Man, watch out. Watch out, fam. Watch out. Nobody's hitting harder than them. Nobody. So just remember, everybody is fighting spirits. We're all fighting spirits. I promise you. Okay? And that's another reason why Taurus and Scorpio are earth and water. Earth and water makes what? Mud. Water can literally drown out mud, can it not? If we were doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot, Earth wouldn't stand a chance. Only way Earth can stand a chance if the sun comes out and dries up the land. Literally. And then it still don't even stand a chance because if a cloud comes along, it produces rain. So we literally stump out Earth again. Literally. Okay? So, there you have it. So like I said, Earth is tricky. You guys, we're on Earth and they're tricking us. They're doing everything in their power to trick us. To trick us. And we just keep falling for it day in, day out, day in. God is telling you, he's not saying don't honor who you are. He's just saying don't be proudful. Don't be an asshole about who you are. He don't give a shit if you're gay, if you're black, white, or anything like that. He's just saying honor who you are and just do it without being prideful. Okay? That's it. But stop letting these spirits pull you in. If the government makes a big deal about it, don't do it. Don't do it. Literally. So, this is just me just showing you what Spirit wanted me to teach you and deliver to you today. I noticed that I'm doing more and more sermons on Sunday, and that's okay. Even and you know, I may talk a lot of shit about Christianity. That don't mean I don't love Christians or anybody else. I'm just telling you my experience of what I've been through. I'm telling you what I've been through and what I came from. Other than that, everybody that I love are Christians or either gay. So I hate no one. Matter of fact, I have love for everyone, even though nobody likes me. Even though everybody thinks I'm Lucifer reincarnated, everybody thinks I'm this evil witch or some shit. I am completely opposite of all those things that y'all keep trying to make me out to be. I'm actually one of the biggest supporters of you. I actually love every Christian. I love every gay person. I love everybody who is upside down and inside out. Literally, I'm just showing you how the ways of the world is taking you over. I done been where you been. I done stood where you stood. Shit, I done been Christian. I done been gay. I done been black. I done been white. I done been red. I done been brown. I done been indigenous. I done been Hebrew. I done been Muslim. I done been every emotion. I done been every theology. I've been every walk of life that you could ever imagine. And I'm just only up here telling you by experience what I have fucking found. And what I have fucking found is me. It is me. God lives within me. So ain't no way in the world, okay, that you not honoring yourself is going to get you to your highest position. When we honor ourselves, we become our true self. And if we keep falling for these stupid shit, the stupid shit that they keep pushing in your face, which is obvious. They even said that Lucifer lent you his name. It says Pride has lent his name to LGBTQ themed organizations, institutes, foundations, book titles, periodicals, and cable TV stations and Pride Library. I'm only here to connect the dots that you can't see. I'm here to help you transition to your higher self. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to bash you. I'm not here to put you down. Hell, I'm just here to love on you and make sure I'm here to walk you home. Put it like that. I'm here to walk you home. And that's to your original self. I'm just here to walk you back to your original self. That's it. I am your sisters in arm. I'm your best friend. That is it. I don't mean you no harm. I wish you the best, man. I pray for you all the time. When I go before the universe, I pray for your consciousness, your sanity, your peace, and your protection. I even pray for my enemies' pockets that they get big so they can leave me the fuck alone. See, if your enemies are rich, they ain't gonna be bothering you. The number one reason why your enemy is mad because they broke and ugly. So I pray for their beautifulness and I pray for their pockets to get fat so they can leave me the fuck alone. And that's just that. Okay? Each and every one of you are special and beautiful inside and out. I just want you to see how the world, which was sent here to confuse you, misuse you, and abuse you, is taking advantage of you. That's it. That's it. I'm not beefing with nobody. I don't have any enemies. I love everyone. I don't care if you worship Satan. I don't care if you worship Lucifer. I don't care if you worship Jesus. I don't care if you worship the Most High or Jehovah Jireh. I'm still going to love you regardless. I'm still going to look after you regardless. When the time comes and say, God, okay, Crystal, it's your time. You got the tablet of destiny. What you want to do? I'm going to say, I'm going to take care of everybody. I'm going to set everybody right. Literally. You're going to be like, I thought this bitch hate me. Well, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. Because to be honest, I may talk a little rough. My tone may sound a little rough, but I love you beyond repair. I don't even know you and I still love you. I'm putting my neck out on the line. Good people. Maybe, God, you should give these people a break. I'm here to rescue you. I'm doing this shit for you because you can't see it. Well, okay, you can't see it. I got you, fam. I'm not here to wish you ill will. I'm not here to talk down or bad on you or anything like that. I'm here to get your soul back where it need to be. Because do you not see your soul as wandering the earth? You done wandered away from yourself so far. You don't even know who you are. You don't know if you're a man. You don't know if you're a woman. You don't know if you're a girl. You don't know if you're holy. You don't know if you're nice. You don't know if you're sweet or evil. You don't know because the spirit of confusion keeps rocking you back to sleep with all these new trends that keep coming up. And my job is to get your body, get your spirit to connect with this mind, body, and spirituality. So that you may connect back to your higher self and get the fuck off this planet. You're literally in hell. I'm trying to get you out of hell. I'm trying to usher you to your highest dimension. But if you keep playing with these orgies and you keep going to these sex parades and don't get me wrong. They're not only having same-sex parades, they're having sexual parades too. You're not supposed to do that either. I'm talking to the heterosexual, the different sex people too. Y'all are so proudful in your sex as well. Cindy and Bob, you're not supposed to be out here being swingers in everybody's relationships. You get it? Excuse me, newly married couple, you're not supposed to become a swinger. You're not supposed to be swapping wives. What the fuck is wrong? Excuse me, polygamous lady. You're not supposed to be having more than one partner in that relationship. I'm trying to get you to come back to yourself. You are God. There's no way in the world God will be out here smashing the entire city. I just couldn't imagine a God smashing any and everybody who came his way. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I don't see it. So I'm telling you, get back to your fucking self and stop letting other spirits into you. When you have sex, it's a sexual exchange of spirits. You're binding. It is a literal sex ritual, and you're binding another spirit to you. It's just like this. When you have sex, you're like this. It's like this. Literally. I'm trying to get you to let go of them spirits because you already got over 100 to 200 spirits in your body. And you got to start eliminating those spirits. A lot of y'all keep thinking that you're mentally ill. You're not mentally ill. A lot of you are spiritually possessed. A lot of you have more than 100 spirits in you, and you're thinking yourself as mentally ill. That's why I get up here and I don't talk about mental illness like it's an attack on the mind. No, mental illness is a spiritual possession of one or more than one spirit. Let's be honest. The medical field does not know how to handle mental illness because if they did, they wouldn't be labeling their shooters who are their men. The police officers are the mass shooters who are completely sane, and they're on a mission from the government to get you to hand over your guns. So they say mental illness is the cause of the scripted gun fights that are going on. That is a lie. Mental illness is when you are possessed by a spirit of depression. You're depressed by a spirit of poverty. You're depressed by a spirit of sex gone bad. Do you know if you have sex with somebody who is previously possessed, all those spirits that was in them come into you? It's called a sexual exchange of energy. So now, that's why you're going crazy. You ain't even got no kids. You ain't even got kids. But since you done had sex with a dude who has 10 kids, which is 10 baby mamas, you're wondering why he won't come home to me. Now I got to go get this baby up. You ain't even got kids, and you thinking about, I got to go get this kid. What? No, that's his baby mamas that are going to enter you. Now you can't trust who's around you. Now I don't know if I can trust him. I love him. I think I love him. I think I do. Now I want to fight him. Now I want to bust out his windows of his car. Sis, that's not even you. That's the third baby mama who got cheated on for the third fucking time. And her spirit is fucked up and mad. And guess what? Her spirit was angry enough to latch on to him. Now it's latching on to you. Now you acting like the third and baby mama. And don't let the fifth baby mama get mad, because when her spirit activates, she's going to get mad. That fire is going to activate in her. It's going to activate in him, and it's going to activate in you. A spiritual possession, which drives you crazy. Now you think you got a mental illness because this dude got you busting out the windows on his car. He got you acting unusual. He got you scratching his car. He got you doing all these things. Baby, that is spiritual demonic possession. That's not mental illness. You feel like you're going crazy because you got a lot of women in you that is dealing with pent-up anger from one dude who won't treat them right. So now she's losing her mind. She's losing her mind. He promised her a ring. He got another baby on the way. All of those feelings and energy that he has harvested, now he's implanting in you. So now you are losing your mind because you have a spiritual possession of all the shit he's going through. That's why mental illness is not what society thinks it is. Mental illness is a spiritual possession. Spiritual. Literally. It is a spiritual problem. We are in a spiritual warfare. Everything else don't even matter. Everything else don't even matter until you take care of that spirit. That's why I said the only religion there needs to be is spirituality. Why do you think they've taken over the conscious community? Why do you think they've been attacking spirituality so hard? Because the only thing that matters in this world is your spirit. And if you're gay and you can't understand that we're only supposed to see your light, only supposed to see your spirit and not your butthole or your coochie hole, you're possessed. You're possessed by the spirit of ignorance. So now you dumb. Now you a hoe. And now you lusting over any and everything. That's 3 spirits you got within you. You see that? You see how we keep adding more spirits and spirits in? This is a spiritual warfare. If you don't understand how to protect that spiritual energy, you're going to lose. That's why all of a sudden everybody just gay. Have you noticed? All of a sudden everybody's gay? Okay. Yeah, nice try. Every time that spirit comes to me, yeah, Satan, yeah, Lucy, she bad as fuck, but I'ma pass. She look good, bruh. She do look good. I will bust it down, but I'm good. I'm good. You look good, Ma. Go ahead about your business, but I'm good. You can pass on those spirits. You don't have to take those spirits all the time. You don't have to keep picking up every spirit that they put out there for you. That's why y'all are having mental breakdowns and mental illnesses, because you are possessed, because you keep accepting these spirits as they come to you. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard to do. Okay? That's why you women who are bisexual, you got 2 spirits in you. 2 spirits. You don't know which way to go. So you take either way. You say, oh, it don't matter. Just poke me. Oh, it don't matter. I'll just climb on it. Oh, it don't matter. I'll just lay down. Now you have the spirit of worthlessness in you because you're acting worthless. Really? So now we act and run through because you just don't care. You don't care what anybody puts in you or put on you. So now you done adapted another spirit of worthlessness and nothingness. You don't value yourself. That's not honoring yourself. By saying you're bisexual, just say you're extra stupid confused. It says you just got the spirit of confusion. You got the spirit of ignorance. You got the spirit of worthlessness. You have no value in yourself. You're not honoring yourself. Ain't no way you're going to lay down with another man who's already been with another man who's already been around that community. And then you're going to try to come back to the heterosexual community after being in one community that sexually are at an all-time high for an infection? No, sis. No, sis. No. 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 Are you dumb? What? Are you really done? If you haven't understood what this world is now, you do now. You do now. It's a spiritual world. Stop letting all of these spirits convolute your body. You're supposed to have only a few spirits in you. And that is your maternal spirit, your father's spirit, and your Holy Spirit. That's it. You know that, right? You know that, right? So when you say, oh, I'm transgender, that's another spirit. Oh, I'm crazy. That's another spirit. Oh, I'm broke. That's another spirit. Oh, I'm mad. I'm about to beat this bitch ass. That's another spirit. Oh, I'm depressed. That's another spirit. Oh, I'm manic all over the place. That's another spirit. Really? How many spirits you gonna pick up today? Huh? All right. So that's all I got for you. I just thought I'd just break that down for you so you can get a better understanding in life and what's really going on. It is an attack on your spirit. This is a spiritual warfare. World War III is a spiritual warfare, and you are losing. You are losing. Get your game up. Get your game up. Your spirit is worth so much more. Stop letting this world convolute you. Stop letting this world convolute you. Could you imagine what if Lucifer finally came out and said, oh, okay, guys, hey, guys, this is my house. This is my domain. I'm just going to let you know I run everything. What if he finally came out and said that? Would you be better off? Would you be better off so that way you'll stop getting tricked? Because I think the problem is he's hiding in the shadows and he only shows himself as, hey, you guys want to come to Gay Pride Week? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I got him. I got him. He said, hey guys, you want to go see an orgy? Yeah. Come on, let's go do it. I got him. Hey, y'all want to go to strip club? Y'all want to go to cabaret? Yep. Oh, I got him again. He's hiding. Because if he came out and told you who he was, you wouldn't even fuck with him. He has to trick you because you would then be able to decide from good and evil. But he knows the mind. He knows he can trick the mind, but not the eyes. So he plays with the mind by saying, hey, let's take pride in how you lay down at night. And you say, yeah, I deserve to be proud of who I am. You're right. I shouldn't be ashamed of who I am. You damn right, girl. What we gonna do? We're going to throw a big old pride party and we're just going to fuck the whole entire time. Yeah! What? How does that even sound right? Y'all are gathering in a crowd to fuck? To show how proud you are of what you are? So all you are is just a nut and a stain? Every time I see you, I'm going to call you Jizz. Jizz. You're losing your soul over a nut. Okay. This is wild. And that's why I'm here. Because nobody understands the perception of this world. Nobody sees the world like I see it. But I'm going to help you to see the world as it truly is. And this world is not what you think it is. Every day you get up, it's a trick to keep you here. It is a trap to keep you stuck here. So guess what? If I find out that you like backdoor sex, guess what? I'm going to start doing things that's going to channel you in so I can pull you into my way. If I'm a spirit who knows that you love to eat all the time, guess what? I'm going to run food ads of your favorite food so I can get you what? To be gluttonous, to be greedy. Say, ooh, that's not enough food, even though you know one plate is enough. Guess what? That big ass helping that's sitting up there, ooh, it looks good. Your stomach is saying, baby, we full, we can't do no more. But that gluttonous spirit said, ooh, don't it look good? And you're like, yeah. You know what happens when that spirit tricks you into that another bite that you don't need? What happens? Consequences. Now you're full, you're miserable, you can't lay down. All you can do is go to sleep. All you can do is lay down and go to sleep and turn that food, that extra food that you just brought into your body into a disease of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. And then what about weight gain, obesity? Literally. All because you listened to that one spirit that said, man, take that another bite. What about your spirit on the inside? Said, man, we don't need that other bite. We full, fam. We good. We can't put nothing else in here. And you say, yeah, the fuck we can. Why do you think people stretch their stomachs to the limit? Because that spirit of gluttony, which is literally, look here, the spirit of gluttony, who is Belphegor, literally Belphegor said, hey man, you don't want one more bite, dog? What about one more bite? He seduces people by suggesting to them ingenious inventions that will make them rich, stagnating. See how he seduces you? Y'all are fighting spirits and don't even know it. When you're at the dinner table, you're fighting a spirit. You're supposed to eat what's on your plate and get up. You're not supposed to eat until you fill yourself over. You're not even supposed to run your cup over. No. You're not supposed to do that. Let's talk about greed. You know, when somebody say, hey, come get, I know you ain't got no much money. I know you don't have much money, but come over, come see me, and I'm going to throw you some change. And you say, okay, man, I appreciate it. When you get to that person, and what if that person pulled out a stack of hundreds? I mean, just like, what if they say, hey, man, I see you hurting. Come here, I'm going to take care of you. Here, go ahead and take this, and, you'll be fine. And then say if that spirit of greed gets on you. What if that spirit of greed says, ooh, they got more than they can spare? And you be like, I got another bill that's due. And I could really use another 100. Oh, whoa. Did the spirit of greed just jump into you because you saw that man's pocket? And now you said, well, he can afford your misfortune? You're literally saying that this man who's being nice enough to help you in your time of misfortune can afford a few extra shillings or pesos or dineros or dollars because you're going to use the spirit of greed to persuade him to keep feeding your spirit? Bad news bears. You greedy demon, you. You greedy demon, you. You just took that help and turned it into a demonic spirit. That man didn't have to help you, but you saw what he had and you took advantage of that? No. You see that? You don't have a mental illness problem. You have a spiritual possession problem. Stop letting spirits use your vessel. You are the ship. You are the pilot. You can't have a co-pilot. It can't be 8 co-pilots when there's only one pilot. Only one. There can only be one McLeod. Okay? Only one. You can't keep picking up spirits. You're gonna pick up so many spirits until you're gonna be when in the scary movies when you finally do see the possessed person go and all that. Okay, at that point they got so many spirits in their body they're fighting those spirits. They're fighting those spirits because they're at a capacity. It's an overload. Okay? So, I'll leave you with this. How many more spirits you going to let the government talk you into? Mental illness? Straight mental illness. You're not mentally ill. The government is literally convoluting your body with spirits. The government is releasing spirits. And if you don't believe me, number 1, look at the news. And then number 2, let me show you where they opened the portal of hell. They are breaking seals to let all these demons in. And it's just like the story of Atlantis. I said, this is weird. This is just like the great story of Atlantis. Because when we look up CERN, right here. Oh, hold on. Oh. Here it is. The spirit of confusion right here. Overcoming confusion through the Holy Spirit power. Confusion comes of the devil. Okay? You got to wake up. The spirit of confusion is a real fucking thing, y'all. You're not supposed to be confused. Beloved, do not believe every spirit. Well, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. We are saving spirits today. And confused spirit you cannot be. A confused spirit you cannot be. You can be neither hot nor cold, and you cannot be lukewarm. Either you're hot or cold. You cannot be lukewarm. So therefore I shall spit you out. You are hot or cold. You cannot be lukewarm, or you shall get spit out. It's like being a confused spirit. Okay? There was a rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and who feasted sumptuously every day. And at his gate was a poor man. I used to love this story right here. My mom used to tell the story. Luke 16, 1931. Great story. Check the story out. There was a rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and who feasted sumptuously every day. And at his gate was laid a poor man named Lazarus, covered with sores, who desired to be fed with what fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, even the dogs came and licked at his sores. The poor man died and was carried by the angels to Abraham's side. The rich man also died and was buried. In Hades, being tormented, he lifted up his eyes and saw Abraham far off and Lazarus at his side. Let me go ahead and open that in a new link. And he called out, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus to dip the end of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am in anguish in this flame. But Abraham said, Child, remember that in your lifetime received your good things, and Lazarus in like manner bad things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in anguish. And besides all this, between us, you and great chasm has been fixed, in order that those who would pass from here to you may not be able, and none may cross from here to there us. He said, Then I beg you, Father, to send him to my father's house, for I have 5 brothers, so that he may warn them, lest they also come into this place of torment. He said, you did so bad in life that this is literally the life that you created for yourself. Literally, because you allowed the spirit of greed to take you over. He didn't even take the spirit of hospitality. He said, well, the Lazarus was eating around him. He was like, well, why did he get to go in heaven and I didn't? He wasn't hospitable. He wasn't empathizing. He didn't pick up the spirit of sympathy. He didn't pick up the spirit of empathy. He didn't pick up the spirit of hospitality. He didn't pick up the spirit of mannerism. He didn't do any of that. He picked up the spirit of ignoring the need of the person. And what else did he do? He was greedy. And he said, I have no brothership. He didn't even come into brotherhood. He didn't even take care of his neighbor. He didn't love thy neighbor. He didn't have none of that in his heart. He was like, why am I down here and he ain't? He said, well, look here. You laid your life before you. You wasn't even good to people on earth. What makes you think we're going to be good to you down here? All because he let those spirits in. And guess what? He was a rich man. He didn't bother anybody. But because he had a poor decision to let the spirit of greed, ignoring the needs of others, not being empathetic to his brother's needs, not being sympathetic to the sick and dying man, say, hey man, I know I got all this food. You're sick and you're dying. Let me feed you. That could have been that man's last good meal on this earth. But instead, it was not. You see that? You see how good this person was on earth? He thought, man, I ain't did nothing wrong on earth. He said, but you did. The spirits you allowed in your body literally determined if you were to enter the gates of heaven, and they failed you. They failed you. They failed you. So this is a great, great story and a great analogy of why we don't let confused spirits in our body. See, he was so rich and successful. He said, man, I did everything right. I paid my taxes. I had all the fine linen. I had all the fine clothes. I had the best food, the best this, the best that. But yeah, guess what? Your spirit was poor. Your mannerism was poor. You was rich in all that money, but you couldn't see that the next man needed a plate. Why? Because you let the spirit of wealth take you over. You let the spirit of greed take you over. Wow. Okay. 1 John 4:1 says, Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test. Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God, or from many false prophets have gone out into the world. Didn't I tell you to come out that world? You're in the world, but you're not of the world. Okay, you're not supposed to be in the world. You're not supposed to be of the world. You're just in the world. Literally. Y'all got so many spirits around you that are testing you, and y'all don't even see it. What's the spirit testing you this month? Gay pride. They literally dedicated a month to the spirit of Lucifer. You don't believe me? Go look up the real name for pride. Pride means Lucifer. How fucked up is that? You got tricked. They confused you once again. They confused you. Hey, let's celebrate the fact that you like to take dick. And it's going to be all about you. And it's going to be, your body, equality. Really? Really? Somebody celebrating the way you take your orgasms. How stupid does this sound? Yeah, you got tricked. You got tricked. You got tricked big time. Especially when you find out who pride really is. And it's Lucy. It's always has been and always will be. It got you. Y'all are falling for these spirits. Every spirit that the government sends your way, you pick that spirit up. What about the spirit of Halloween? Y'all pick up the spirit of Halloween all the time. Ask yourself, why do y'all like scary movies? Why do you like that spirit of fear? Of being scared all the time? Huh? Is that not weird? That every movie out here is just all about horror and demons? Is that not weird? Or what about when Halloween comes, they bring in all the evil monsters, all the bad stuff, and they just try to make all that shit sound good? Well, I'm here to tell you, the way they make us celebrate scary movies is kind of fucked up, is it not? They make us celebrate everything. If you think celebrating Pinhead is cool, wow, you really been traumatized. And I've been where you been. I used to be, I'm the biggest Michael Myers fan. My favorite movie is literally Halloween. How fucked up am I in the head if my favorite movie is Halloween? It's always been since I was a kid. You know why? That was the first movie they showed me. I was like, okay, yeah. Gang shit, Michael. Gang shit. Okay, absolutely. How fucked up is that? And then as I got older, I said, why am I glorifying a guy who is going around killing people? And if you notice, he only killed you when you were having sex. So something ain't right. Something ain't right. So we glorify Freddy Krueger. We glorify Jason. We glorify the spirit of Freddy Krueger. We glorify the spirit of Jason. We glorify the spirit of Jigsaw, Chucky, Scream, Puppet Master, Candyman, Demon Slayer, It. What about Jeepers Creepers? We celebrate so many demonic spirits and don't even know that we taking that shit in. How fucked up is that? How fucked up is that? Y'all literally, we allow Halloween to be a reckoning of where we come together and we celebrate all the demons. How fucked up is that? Literally. Huh? So they got us programmed to love the demonic, to love evil. That's why you can't trust every spirit that is before you. That's why it's called the spirit of confusion. I don't even see y'all out here rooting for the good guys. Now, let's do a picture of all of the heroes in film. Now, y'all celebrate the bad guys more than you do the good guys. And y'all just throw them away. I mean, y'all like, yeah, the good guys, they're okay. But for Halloween, I'm going to be Michael Myers. Well, how about you be God for Halloween? Why don't y'all ever want to be an angel or something nice or something good? Why do y'all always want to be something demonic? Has nobody even thought about that? Every Halloween, everybody wants to be bad. And they come together and they celebrate everything that's bad. Why don't we have a month where we can celebrate everything that's good? Have you noticed that? All of these months that they've prepared celebrates the spirit of what? Bad shit. Halloween is the spirit of the demons. Gay Pride Month, which is June, is the spirit of Lucifer. Maybon, May, is the spirit of what's his name? What's his name? The goat. Pan. Pan is the spirit of gayness and all that shit and sex and all that stuff. Are y'all for real? We don't have a good month where we celebrate the good guys. Are you not catching on here? Even November. Do you know in November they celebrate the slaughter of the indigenous, of your ancestors? And y'all participate in the fucking feast of the white people killing your black people. It's so wild to see black people eating on the day of their death. That's wild. Shit. And it goes on, and it goes on, and it goes on. I'm just trying to get you to see that, hey, y'all, some spirits you're not supposed to entertain. And y'all out here doing the most. When I say y'all out here entertaining the spirit of drinking, drugging, driving, fucking, sucking, licking, tucking, bucking, dancing, y'all doing everything you're not supposed to do. Literally. Literally. And you wonder why we stuck in hell. Probably because the shit you keep doing keeps you trapped here. Okay, you still gonna keep beefing with that neighbor? You're not leaving. Okay, you still want to drink and drive? You're not leaving. Okay, you still fucking everybody for $40? You're not leaving. Y'all keep thinking, man, why I ain't ascended to my highest, truest self? Probably because you keep taking dicks to the back. And you're not married. You're not leaving. Oh, you sleeping with another man for the 5th time this week? You're not leaving. Oh, sis, you hating on somebody else again for the 40th time this week? You're not leaving. Ma'am, is that another line of coke? And a Zanny to go with it? And a cup of lean? Ma'am, you're not leaving. Sir, this is your second gangbang for the month. This is your second drive-by. You're not leaving. Sir, that lady is married. Really? Adultery. You're not leaving. Okay, cool. Do you want me to keep on going? Kid, you're gangbanging. What about the kids gangbanging? Really? Spirit of confusion. You're not leaving. Do you want me to keep going? Ma'am, is that your 3rd plate in 1 hour? You're not leaving. Ma'am, you only eat all sweets and no vegetables or fruits? You're not leaving. You see, I can just keep going with this. Oh, you're nice to some people, but not all people? You're not leaving. Oh, you just beat that woman that you said you loved? Sir, you're not leaving. They're tricking y'all in every way possible to keep you here. I'm going to push you out this nest. I'm going to push you out of hell. Ain't shit down here but sexually transmitted disease and spirits. And what I mean by spirits, I mean liquor spirits and actual spirits, disembodied spirits. Okay? Why do you think alcohol was named spirits? Because it allowed for spirits to enter your vessel. It relaxes you to let other spirits walk into your body. That's why they labeled alcohol spirits. And when shamans needed to call to the other side, say if I needed to call an ancestor, somebody like that, you know what I would do? I would get inebriated or drunk so that spirit could enter my body and so that I can channel the other side of this realm to allow the spirits to come in. Literally. This world works on a spiritual level. And I don't care if anybody say, well, Crystal, you're weird or you're this weird lady, witch lady. I don't give a shit how you see me. I don't care. I have one job to do, and that is to be the gatekeeper of your soul and to get you where you need to be and make you whole. I don't care how you see me. I don't care if you think I'm a conspiracy theorist or a witch or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not. I'm actually an angel sent to earth to help humans. But I guess my tone, it may be my tone that comes off where people don't like me. Other than that, I'm a really nice person. I don't curse people. I don't put hexes on people. Hell, I don't even do conjuring. If anything, I keep people from that. Literally. Because I know, number one, can't nobody manifest down here in real time. And number two, you earthlings, you muggles, your magic is weak. It's so funny. Y'all want to be magical so bad. Y'all want to cast spells so bad. Do you not know that if you're magical, you don't have to cast spells? You're the magic, boo. You don't have to cast spells if you're the magic. Hello? Yeah. You're the walking, living magic. Casting spells is actually child's play. It's beneath you. When all you have to do is speak life. That's it. That's why the conscious community with all these damn crystals and herbs and making spells, it's ridiculous, because if you were a real witch, you would know that you are the magic and you don't have to conjure any spells or cast a spells when all you have to do is speak life or death, which way you want to go. That simple. I'm telling you, you can't fuck with me because I'm on a whole nother level. I'm out here looking at y'all like, y'all, you don't see the greatness in you. Y'all are the magic that makes this place run. And y'all are out here conjuring for what? Speak what you want. Say what you mean. And mean what you say. Because everything that you put out into this universe will come back to you. You don't have to cast spells if you are the magic itself, sis. Put them candles down. Put that shit down. You can't even manifest down here any fucking way. Are you for real? Come on, man. So, let's get back to the confused spirits. Revelation 16:14 says, "For there are demonic spirits performing signs, who go abroad to kings, to the whole world, to assemble them for battle on the great day of God the Almighty." James 3:13-18 says, "Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his work in the meekness of wisdom." Now, what did I tell y'all about always talking about, oh, I'm gay, flying your flag? Now, this line goes for you. Who is wise and understanding among you? If you are wise and understanding, then you would understand that by your good conduct, it lets him show his work in meekness of wisdom. You ain't got to tell us you're gay to get us to know you. If you're a good person, we're going to see by your actions, your conduct, the way you carry yourself. Instantly, you're going to show us your good works by the meekness of your wisdom. You know that? But if you're walking around here talking about, I'm gay, let that pride fly. Listen, it says, but if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambitions in your heart, do not boast and be false to the truth. Well, hello. Woo! What's this month going on? Gay pride. You're supposed to honor yourself, not be prideful of yourself. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. And I'm here to show you that so that you can stop trapping your soul on this level. Literally on this level. Okay, earth doesn't even suit you. Earth doesn't even look good on you. Earth doesn't even look good on you. Okay? So it says, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but it is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure and then peaceable, gentle, and open to reason. Open to reason. Ain't nobody in the gay community open to reason, because y'all don't understand that two people of the same sex getting together will not make a fruitful union. No babies come from this union, so therefore that means that union is null and void. In order for your battery to work, it must have a positive and a negative. It cannot have a negative and a negative. It cannot have a positive and a positive. This is energy. This is life. This is how this shit work. So you are walking in ignorance and without wisdom. Oh, you just think because, oh, I love this person so much. I just love this person. I love my cat so much, but that don't mean I'm going to have sex with him. Shit, I love my computer so much, that don't mean I'm going to have sex with it. Does that mean the union is sacred and holy? Fuck no. It's not even supposed to be a union. It's not. This is the balance of everything. And you know, deep down within your heart, none of this shit is supposed to work. We are electrical beings. Electrical. You're electromagnetic. The only thing that causes power to cut on, you cannot have power in your house without a plus and a minus. Okay? This is just like Georgia Power. Georgia Power give you the power source, and then you give Georgia Power the money to keep that power on, right? So the money is the positive, and the negative is that you're paying Georgia Power to keep your lights on. Well, what happens if you don't have money to keep your light on? Ain't that a negative? If you don't have that money, then what does Georgia Power say? Oh, well, we ain't got no power. Huh? That's two negatives. Them two negatives ain't gonna get your power back on, baby. It ain't. It literally ain't. Well, what happens when you do, okay, I got my money for my lights. You do? Well, all right. That's a good thing. That positive one notion, positive and the positive. Okay, well, go ahead and make your payment. You know what happened when you make your payment? That positive notion of you having the money, Georgia Power having the energy, comes a what? A baby. A baby of power. Now we have power because you had a positive notion of having the money. And then Georgia Power said, well, we got the positive power. You put them shits together, you're going to make a baby of what? Transferable energy. Energy that is going to travel to your home and give you light in your house. That's how life works. Literally. Literally, guys. So, no. You're not being conscious. You're not being logical. You're not even being reasonable. And then I hate that y'all keep putting down the heterosexual people who don't think like you. And the Christians do the same thing. The Christians if you're not a Christian, do you know that Christians will put you down and will do away with you because you don't see their point of view? How fucked up is that? Y'all were human before you were a Christian. You were human before you were gay. You were human before you were a Satanist. You were human before you were Islam. You were human before you were a Catholic. You were human before you were a Jew. What happened? Did that pride go before you? See, somebody said be prideful about having same sex. Oh yeah, let's do that. And you forgot to honor the human in you. And you went straight past that whole human that had everything that you were searching for just to go be prideful about one area of your body. Wow. You dropped the ball. You forgot to honor your human vessel and neglected the soul to have pride in a sexual manner. Or some of y'all have pride in a religious manner. Why? You're forsaking every rule that was ever taught. You're forsaking everything that was even taught to you. You just keep picking up those spirits one by one by one by one. Forsaking all that is you. Forgetting to honor you. Wow. Well, how can you separate the body from the sexuality? You're not even supposed to do that. You're already a sexual being. You're already a sexual human being. That comes as one. It can't be separated. Y'all are doing like Lucifer again. You're separating that spirit from the body. And when you do that, you're without God. A lot of y'all don't even know it, but you're without God. You're carrying that pride of your sexuality, and you separated that body from the Christ spirit. Now you're without that Christ spirit. You got the Antichrist spirit. All right. Just showing you how this world works. Okay? And like I said, I'm not beating you down. I'm not trying to be your enemy. I'm just telling you that you are confused by a lot of spirits. And you might want to get those spirits out of your body if you're trying to be, say if you're in the conscious community and you're trying to attain your highest, truest self. Well, you're never going to attain your highest, truest self if you keep letting confused spirits walk you on this earth. These confused spirits are walking you to death. Okay? So let's reread this. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his work in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exists, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits. You see that? Good fruits. Don't Crystal talking about if we don't produce fruits, we cannot be? If our relationship is not fruitful, we cannot lay down. Literally. Literally. Impartial and sincere. You have to be a God, and God is humble, meek, sincere, empath, sympathy, full of love. Not an invert and reverse of everything, doing everything that you're not supposed to do. Literally. 1 Timothy 4:1 says, now the Spirit expressly says that in later times some will depart from the faith by devoting themselves to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. What did I just tell you about separating yourself from the Spirit? That's what happened to Lucifer. I want y'all to know, God did not kick Lucifer out of heaven. He didn't. He's his favorite. He's still to this day his favorite child. You know what happened to Lucifer? Lucifer separated. It's literally like he reached down in his head and he pulled the God spirit out of his body and separated from his vessel. And when he did that, he became the opposite of it. He became the opposite of God. And when he did that, he lost his mind. He lost his ever-loving mind. And he was like, are you for real? He was not of sound mind and body anymore because he separated himself from the origin, the zero, the connection of everything, the source. He separated himself from the source. And when he pulled away from the source, he was without. He was without. And that's why it's called the Luciferian rebellion. We've been in the Luciferian rebellion because he separated the God from his body. You dig? And God didn't punish him. He didn't say, man, you got to go to jail. He didn't say nothing. He just loved him and let him be. He didn't kill him. He didn't. He didn't say, matter of fact, he said, don't even touch him. He said, don't touch him. Ain't nobody to this day put a hand on Lucifer. Matter of fact, Lucifer has been fine, okay, doing better than you. Doing better than you. Because why? That's whose favorite? God's. He said, don't touch my child. And if you notice, God done touched everybody else's child but Lucifer. How many innocent people has he killed but Lucifer? Huh? Didn't he take your mama with COVID? But not Lucifer, huh? Do you get it now? He wasn't kicked out. He wasn't kicked out. He just, when he separated himself from God, he went away. He went away. And he started to rule his own planet. Because he created the Merkaba outside of his body. You can't put the God spirit outside of your body. When you do that, that temple is empty and it's over with. It's over with. That's why God resides within you, and you cannot, shall, nor, or will you. You're never supposed to separate the God from you. And the moment you started being prideful, the moment you start being greedy, the moment you start being envious, what do? Separate yourself from God. All right. So this is all I got for you today. I love you. Wouldn't do this journey without you. We need you. Stop letting spirits confuse your body. Stop letting spirits confuse your body. You are God reincarnated and don't even know it. Start seeking yourself. Start honoring yourself. Start loving yourself. There's no way in the world you should be out here giving your body to any and every man, any and every woman. It's not. It's not. Start to honor yourself so that we may see that you are the wise and the meek. Start seeing yourself in the ways of the light. Start walking in the light. A lot of y'all are walking in darkness, and that's not the way you need to be walking. That's why you can't find your way home, because you're in the dark. You cut that goddamn light on. Hello. Heaven, here I come. You're going to be walking back in the light again. And remember, at the end of this world, our soul separates to either two things: angel or demon. Which one do you aspire to be? Which one do your soul aspires to be? All right, if you like today's sermon service, see that? You see how you didn't have to go to church to get that service? You see that sermon that I just gave you? Did you see? I didn't make you come to no church, did I? Your pastor can get up here and do this all day long, but they refuse to. This shit is free. Saving your soul should be a free thing. Okay? And then if you like what I'm doing, and if you say, well, man, what she just told me, hey, it helped me in life, and you want to bless me, then that's when you give. You're not supposed to say, hey, man, you got to have that money here every Sunday, every da-da-da-da-da. No. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. Your pastor could save your life for free, but he don't want to, because he knows free don't come with money. Free don't come with money. That's why they don't do it. That's why they don't do it. But you can always